I welcome you all in the next part. In last lecture, we discussed about the consumer behavior from customer and from the company point of view. In this semester, in this section, we are going to discuss about why marketers study consumer behavior, the reason for studying consumer behavior from marketer point of view. As I told you in first lecture that 5W and 1H, the very important part of understanding the buying behavior. So it gives you an edge, it gives you a reason behind understanding why consumer behave in a particular way. So first and foremost, you will have to understand who is your consumer, what type of section you are talking about, what type of segment you are talking about, right? So in order to understand your consumer well, you have to first define your segment in a well way, right? If I talk about the beauty products, then again you will have to go for the you are talking about beauty in terms of male or in terms of the female, because in present scenario, if we'll see the male person are also very much curious about their about their beauty, about your physical fitness and all this in context of the female. So even if you talk about the beauty product, for example fairness cream, again you will have to understand your who is your consumer. Then you will have to understand why your consumer will purchase your product. There are so many options are available, so you will have to give reason to your consumer. These are the reasons, that's why you should purchase my product. Then the vein tells about the occasions, to what extent, on what occasion your consumer purchase your product. If I talk about the consumer, like your consumer purchase on daily basis, like on weekly basis, like on monthly basis. So when they purchase, how frequently they purchase is also very important. If I talk about the recharge of a particular SIM, you will find there are customers who make recharge of 10 rupees, 20 rupees, and whenever they need of their talking, then they go for the 10 or 20 rupees. But again, you will find there are particular sections who at one go they go for 399, 499, even 599, even 1000. And they want to make ensure that for 3 months, for 5 months, or even for 1 year, no one talk about me the recharge, right? I'm free to talk with anyone. So for a few consumer, data plays very important role. For a few consumer, the network connection plays very important role. So again, you will have to understand the levels of customers, what customer want, when customer want, how how what should be the mode of the purchasing a particular product and service. So now companies are talking about the online and offline both the mode. Even you will find there are so many companies like paperfry.com, like lenskart.com. They started their product initially in the form of web, but they find that the people started giving a problem of the web roaming and the show roaming. I will discuss you these terms later on, right? So this web roaming and show roaming problem has started, and then finally that these things motivated a marketer to shift towards the not only shift towards, but apart from the online, to go for offline, right? So again, you will have to see how consumer make decision, how consumer go for a particular product, right? And apart from that, there are other factors also, like cultural factors, like subcultural factors, even cross-cultural factors, your personality, your psychology, your motivation levels, your leadership, your opinion leader. All these are plays very important role, in buying decision. So you as a marketer will have to study all this important part, right? Then again, the price is also very important role, plays very important role. Once you talk about the price, so the consumer wants innovative pricing. Innovative pricing, that means you will have to provide the value system, right? Then again, the best methods of promotion is very also very important part. The perception plays very important role in making a final decision. And when we talk about the perception, then promotion, again plays very crucial roles. And when we say promotion, that could be from various means, and advertising is one way of promotion. So again, when you see advertisement, how innovative the advertisement is, that also could play a vital role in your making decisions, buying decisions, right? And the next part is availability. That's also very important. Why? Because if you go for a particular product, your mindset is that I will go for only that particular product. And if you don't find that particular product of a particular brand or particular company, then and you have a need of that particular product, so naturally you will shift towards the another one, your competitors, competitors product. So once you move towards a competitor product, and because of any reasons, and you start liking that particular product, so again, your previous company is a big threat for that type of company, because once you make a test of a particular product, you continue with that particular with the same product. So this is not good from the good for the the company point of view. So it's a duty of a company is not to give you the test of a particular competitor's product. So for that purpose, it is mandatory. It is not, it is necessary for the marketer is to make available of the product at the right time, right? Then the design, in market today you will find there are so many design of the product. So again, it's like, for example, if I talk about the mobile phone, so you see, previously what type of mobile phone you used to get, and now if you see, there is a huge difference. Initially when you talk about the iPhone, so it took almost 2 years to shift from iPhone 4 to iPhone 6. But if you see from iPhone 6 to iPhone 10, then you will find it's very within a short period of time the companies shifted from 6 to 10. So you can understand the the technology, the design, mm, this also plays very important role to satisfy the needs and the demands of the product, right? Then you as a marketer also understand must understand the various factors, as I discussed you, and even in later part we will discuss factor influencing. We will discuss in that internal and external factor. So again, we will discuss various internal factors and external factors. Like, for example, if I talk about internal factors, then your motivation, your perception is very, very important role, right? When we say about the external factors, then opinion leader, role of opinion leader, yeah, your culture, your subgroup, your friends, your reference group. This plays very important role. So again, you will have to understand this, right? Then once start thinking about the buying pattern of the consumer, it gives you an edge, to make a strategy, according to the perceived, what you as a marketer perceived about your consumer. So accordingly you make the strategy for your company, for your product and service, right? And of course, if you understand your consumer well in advance, right, it will give you an edge over your competitors, right? And of course, now the people are talking about, consumer are talking about the delightment. Nobody is talking about the satisfaction. It's a whole concept now. So in order to make your consumer delighted, you will have to live up to your expectation of your consumer. So again, this consumer behavior helps you in making your, you know, your understanding your buying behavior of your consumer. So again, there are so many parts we will discuss in the next part. Why marketer study, we will give you the reason behind that. So for that, thank you very much. Uh, Next lecture, we are again going to discuss the same part, but in detail. So once again, thank you very much.